and welcome to Big Bore Knife and Gear. Today on the table we've got the Asher Knives Centri. Let's flip this sucker open, go over some specs, and we'll get into this knife. We've got an overall length of 7.4 inches, blade length of 3.2 inches, blade thickness on this is 0.090 inches. We've got a drop point style blade on this with a very nice harpoon cut. Blade steel S35 VN, satin finish. We've got G10 scales, axis style lock. Blade is running on phosphor bronze washers, and we've got a weight coming in at just under 3.6 ounces. Alright, let's get into this. The G10 scales on this actually done very well. Scales all around, nicely chamfered, very comfortable. It does have that, if we can get it to focus, that micro dimpling or that small dimpling on G10, which really gives it a great feel and traction for grip without being overly aggressive. I didn't mention it, but this does come with a tip up right or left hand carry configuration only. Stainless steel clip and hardware and liners and backspacer. Does give this little guy some heft, again coming in at 3.6 ounces, but for me that's nothing. I don't really focus too much on weight. Ergos on this guy, even in my XL size hands. As you can see, I can get 4 full fingers on there. It feels really good, and that's in part due to this very neutral shaped handle. This more rectangular shape is always going to be, ergos wise, almost great or really good on any knife that's out there. This style of design is fantastic as far as ergos go. The harpoon on this one looks fantastic, especially with this fuller. I love me some poon. Love the harpoon. That didn't come out right. It's true, but it didn't come out right. I love the harpoon style blade shapes, and the way that this one is constructed and where it's put. It actually, my thumb actually lands perfectly on that harpoon to really get good traction and grip up there. Again, axis style lock. This one is, trying to do this without hitting the camera, a little stiff. It is, however, pretty much new. Whoops, failed it. The springs that they use on here are pretty stout. I mean, you can, it does take quite a bit of effort to pull that down. I don't think I mentioned this, but these are still readily available. This one was coming in right about the $75 mark. As you can see here, billboarding, you've got the Asher Knives logo on one side of the blade and the blade steel on the other, S35 VN. Fit and finish on this guy is really good. Centering straight down the pipe. No voids or gaps between scale and liner. So overall, fit and finish looks very good. I don't really have any complaints on this knife. There is one, and I'll get to that in a moment. Got to use this for about a week. Did some cutting with it. I did cut a little bit of paracord this time, some cardboard, some paper. This one is on loan from Peter over at A Therapeutic Edge. So Peter, thank you for that. This little short mini deep carry clip goes in and out of pocket very well. However, as you can see here, you still have about a 1/4 inch of knife sticking out of pocket. So up until, what is today? Today is Monday the 27th of June. So up until Saturday night, or was it Sunday? I believe it's Sunday night. The Neves Knives do a live every Sunday. And he happened to bring up this exact same knife. And he talked about something on this exact same knife. And I commented, I said, hey, I literally have this knife in my hand right now, and I don't understand what you're talking about. So luckily, I saw that before I did a review. In the open position, when you're holding it up here, no real blade play, no real blade rock. You squeeze real hard right here. No real blade play, no real blade rock. You happen to move your hand down halfway, 2/3 of the way down, right above the pocket clip and hold it. And look at that. I had to do this 7 or 8 times as it blew my mind. No blade play, no blade play, blade play. No blade play, no blade play. Oops, almost cut myself. Blade play. What the hell? That still trips me out. So I guess that's a negative. It's certainly strange. I trying to fathom why if you hold the knife normal, even like this, or hold it up here, pretty much solid. I mean, just very, very, very slight blade play. You hold it 1/3 of the way down. Very, very, very slight, almost minimal. You hold it halfway down right above the pocket clip and clickety-clackety. Holy crap. Blows my mind. Anyhow, other than that little weird blade play when you hold the knife down here, this knife has actually been very good. Very good tool. I mean, you're getting G10, you're getting S35VN, you're getting this awesome harpoon style drop point. Great looking design. Action. Pretty damn good. Not quite as drop shutty as most access locks, but again, it might just be because it's brand new, hasn't really broke in. The springs on here are stiff, super strong, stiff springs. And other than this weird blade play when you hold the knife down here, I don't really have any complaints. Feels good in hand. Everything's chamfered, smooth. In my hands especially, everything just lines up in a really nice, good way. It was a joy to use to cut. Yeah, other than that, really weird. And again, I wouldn't even know about this if it wasn't for Jared Neves. Blade play when you hold the knife down here. Huh. Any of you watching, if you have or handled one of these, let me know what you think. Grab it down just above the pocket clip and give it a wiggle, and let me know if yours does that too. Anyhow, that's all I got today, folks. Please like, subscribe, leave me a comment because I love the feedback. And until next time, take care.